So, well, I'm going to wish I had an ND filter on now, just judging by what I'm looking at on the forward-facing camera, which is the Action 5 Pro. But it looks all washed out on there. And I didn't bring my filters with me. So that footage is not going to work. But about 6 weeks ago, maybe 2 months, I ran across Luis Hermosillo on YouTube, and I thought it was pretty cool to just, next thing I know, a half hour had gone by and I had watched him on his way back from dropping off his kids at school for a half hour. And I thought, man, that, he was able to capture my attention that long, just talking about nothing much, little bit of camera talk, little bit of life talk, and that's pretty awesome. Well, then he talked about Chris Meets Chris, and I found another cool guy that puts out a lot of good stuff. And that led me to Cam Brown Vlogs, and that led me to Sean Esguerra. I hope I said that right, Sean. And then on my own, I found a guy named, let me back up. That sent me to, or maybe it was Luis sent me to Harley Mack, which led me to another guy named Tim, and I can't remember his handle. Sorry about that, Tim. And then I came across It's Just Storm. So a lot of cool people out there putting out some great vlogging content. And look, I could go on 20 minutes just dropping names of people that I've been watching on YouTube in those 2 months. Espen Johan, Maritime, what is his name? Maritime something or other. I think I'm a little too far out. Let me see if I can get up here. Anyway, these guys are cool, and they put out stuff, and they give advice, and they don't talk like they're the world's biggest expert and know-it-alls. They do it in a way that's just like you and I would talk if we were just hanging out, talking about cameras. And it sucked me in. In the meantime, I decided that looks cool, that looks fun, and I bought an Osmo Pocket 3, which is what's facing me now. Now, I had to wait on that because the price, just as I was about to pull the trigger, the price shot through the roof. The woof. And anyway, so I caught a deal on B&H for a kit. Well, turned out the kit wasn't much of a bargain. The case that came with it didn't really work for me. But I got the camera at somewhere in the middle between the high price it is now and the $519 it was the day before I was going to pull the trigger. Make a long story short, that led me, and once everybody at that point time, Luis and Chris in particular, were talking about the Action 4. And don't get the Action 5 Pro, it's no good yet. And in my mind, I said, you know what? Yes. The footage I looked at the time between the Action 4 and the Action 5, the Action 4 looked better because of the HDR cartoony look of the Action 5 Pro. Well, I bought it anyway because I just had a feeling they were going to come out with an update that fixed that if enough people complained about it. And they did. Trust me, they did. So I bought an Action 5 Pro, which puts me in the situation I'm in now where, boy, I wish I had an ND filter on because I could see that my footage is super washed out. But I can shoot forward looking out of the car with the Action 5 Pro and have the Pocket 3 looking back at me. And I thought that was a cool idea, and I could do it on the same thing on a selfie stick. We all could. We've all got the equipment to do that stuff. But we all have the same equipment, right? So it's kind of, oh, no turn on red, whoops. So it's kind of sad to me that it's taken me this long to get something up. In fact, Cam Brown, I had a specific question I was asking him about jittery footage from the camera, and he was like, well, just upload it and let the DJI boys, oh, that's getting cut out. Anyway, let the DJI boys have a look and see what they could see to help me out. Everybody in this community is so helpful, so friendly, so polite. Nobody's talking smack on anybody else. It's just a really nice community. All men, currently. I mean, I watch some female vloggers, but in that circle, it's all dudes. And that's okay too. I mean, either way, I'm good with that. And everybody gets along regardless of where they're at in the world, what they look like. It's just a real cool vibe. And I've wanted to participate in this for quite some time. Is that big dude gonna, like, the people that try to be intimidating? Anyway, it's a great vibe. And I've had little things that held me back. All the common things that everybody fear, right? I also have personal reasons for holding back a little bit. And then, of course, nobody wants to put out crap for their first vlog. But still, it's just Storm in particular. He went all caps on me one day. He was like, dude, just put it out. Because he's got a lot of stuff on his. And look, when it comes to encouragement, these guys are all great, but it's just Storm is special on encouraging others. Even though he's still kind of new and learning too. But what I get from him is him saying, look, dude, just, get it out. Warts and all. Let the mistakes shine through. They all make mistakes, every single person. If they didn't, then it wouldn't be the same thing. It wouldn't be the same vibe. It would be back to production style videos. Quite frankly, I'm really enjoying this movement. Now, what's happened in the 2 months that I've been procrastinating is the community's grown 100-fold. Everybody now wants to be part of this personal vlogging experience on YouTube. So now I've fallen behind. Even though when I first started watching these guys, it was just a handful. There was 3 to 5 guys, that was it. Was that my turn? No, this is my turn. Heading over to my friend Serena's house. She's also been a lot of great encouragement for me. She really wants me to get this up and running. There's reasons why I need to get little clips and document my life a little bit and get it out there. If nothing else, for the kids, the grandkids, maybe the whole rest of the world, who knows? The fear that I have is not the fear of looking stupid, because I've practiced that my entire life. The fear that I have is more of personal interaction, with people who might not be my biggest fans already. Just coming and shitting on my vlogs. And I don't want that to ruin the experience with the great people that I now consider friends, even though we've never met. They're just good guys that'll help a brother out. All right, I've got to shut it down for now.